Hello everyone, and welcome back to Queen G's Recipes. And today I am bringing you a very fun and interesting recipe, which is a filthy flapjack cookies. Now traditionally flapjacks are like granola or muesli bars made with corn syrup. They're more of a healthy version of a bar, traditionally when you compare it to like a brownie or a blondie or anything like that. It's something more healthy, and I have seen on the internet a filthy flapjack bar recipe which really inspired me. So you know what, there are different types of flapjack recipes, so I thought that today I would bring you a filthy flapjack cookie. So I thought that this would be the perfect time to show you something like this, and it is definitely a fun recipe, a recipe that you can make with your family or for your family. And let's go over the ingredients we'll need. So what I have here is 2 cups of flour. Into the flour I have added 1 teaspoon of baking soda and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Here we have 3/4 cups of softened butter. It needs to be softened at room temperature for sure. Now mine was softening on top of my stove and my oven was on, so that's why it melted a bit. That's perfectly fine. In here we have 1 cup of brown sugar. I have 1/2 cup of regular white granulated sugar, 2 whole eggs, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 2 tablespoons of crisco butter, kind of like a lard kind of thing. So I have 2 tablespoons of that. Here I have 1/4 cup of regular rolled oats. And here we have 1/4 cup of each of these ingredients here, which is mini M&Ms, semi-sweet chocolate chips, salted pretzels, white chocolate chips, mini white chocolate chips, and here we have some salted peanuts. So these are the ingredients that we will be needing for this recipe, and I'm going to be making mine in my standing mixer, and you can definitely make yours in a bowl with a spatula and a wooden spoon. That will be fine as well. And most definitely the ingredients I have chosen here, the nuts are optional. If you're allergic to nuts, most definitely just leave it out or switch it up with something else that you like. So let's move on to making our flapjack cookie. Okay, so into our bowl we're going to add in our sugars, we're going to add in our butter, now obviously the reason why it's called filthy flapjacks is because it's more of an unhealthy version. So you know, we're adding in all the extras, so that's why it's called a filthy flapjack. We're going to add in our crisco, our lard here, our vanilla. Now if you're using a standing mixer, you're going to want to use your paddle attachment. Okay, and we're going to mix this until we have a nice creamy consistency. So give it about 2 minutes or so. Okay, so I mixed my mixture for about 2 minutes, and now it's nice and creamy. Twice as I went along, I scraped the sides of my bowl with a spatula, and now we're going to add in our eggs, and we're just going to mix for about 15-20 seconds just to have it all mixed in together. Okay, so now it's time to add in all of our dry ingredients. If need be, you can scrape the sides of your bowl again just to make sure you have everything incorporated. You don't have any leftover sugars or butters or anything on the sides, so everything's mixed well together. Oh, we have a little flour cloud here. And now we'll add in our oats as well. And again, just mix until combined. On low speed, or else it's going to go everywhere. Okay, now that that's mixed together, we're just going to give our bowl a nice scrape here. Remove most of the batter from our paddle attachment. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove my bowl from the standing mixer, and we're going to add in all of our fun ingredients with a spatula because we don't want to crush up our M&Ms and we don't want our pretzels to be very small. So that's what we're going to do next. Okay, so at this point you want to make sure you already have your oven preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And now we're going to add in all of our fun ingredients. Oops, some of them went everywhere. And we're just going to very carefully with the spatula mix them into our dough. Okay, so I'm just going to use an ice cream scoop. I already have 2 lined baking sheets here ready. So I'm going to use my small ice cream scoop, but most definitely you can make them any size you want. You can even use 2 tablespoons. That's totally fine. Now, like I said, if you want to use a bigger ice cream scoop, that's totally fine. Now we're going to bake our cookies for about 10 minutes. Keep an eye on them. The bigger the cookies you make, they might take a little bit longer in the oven, maybe an extra minute or 2. Keep an eye on it. Make sure when you notice that the edges of your cookie are golden brown, you know they are ready to be removed. I'll let you know how long mine were in there for and what they look like as soon as they're done. Alright, so my cookies were in the oven for exactly 9 minutes. And now as you can see, they're nicely golden on the bottom. If you like your cookies a little more on the crispy side, just leave them in for a few more minutes. So I'm going to continue baking the remaining of my cookies, and then I'll let you know how many cookies the recipe gave me at this size, and we'll go on to trying some. Okay, so I am completely done baking my cookies, and now my dough gave me 2½ dozens of cookies at this size of cookie. Okay. And that's about it, guys. Very easy to make, very interesting recipe, very delicious, most definitely. It has a little bit of sweet and salty, which gives it the perfect cookie. Now, we're going to try one, definitely. I have to admit, I have already tried one, but we're going to try another one. This recipe is just amazing. It is perfection. It's not overly sweet. It's the perfect amount of sweetness. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video because I really enjoyed making this video for you guys, and my family loved these cookies. So I'm sure your family will too. So I really hope you guys give these a try if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a nice big thumbs up. And don't forget to share it with your family, share it with your friends, enjoy the recipe, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you will be notified every time we upload a new and delicious recipe. And that's about it. So simple, so easy, and I really hope you guys give these a try because it will definitely become a family favorite. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye everyone!